If you're looking for a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath house, just over 5,000 square feet, nestled in the trees of Oklahoma City, built by the award-winning McGregor Homes and designed by the award-winning Kelsey Leigh Designs, then welcome home. My name is Kinsley Hauser and I'm a local realtor here in the Oklahoma City Metro. I've helped people move from as far west as California, as far east as Massachusetts, and as far north as Alaska, and I'd love to help you too. I love getting to work with people every single day and helping them find their dream homes. So please feel free to reach out to me. If you are thinking about moving, you can give me a call, text, email, send me a DM, or schedule a Google Meet because I'd love to be able to connect with you and potentially help you on your move. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a home tour of this McGregor home right here on the eastern side of Oklahoma City. It's located within Oakdale schools, and as I said earlier, nestled in these trees of the beautiful Autumn Park neighborhood. This house has 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, multiple laundry areas, with a very open floor plan, a European design. I really think that you're gonna love it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So as you walk in from the front doors into this foyer, you actually have an office immediately to your right. This office has dark brown, moody themes with a fireplace overlooking the front yard, which I always love in a house because being able to kind of work in your office, look outside, I just love that. You have some sliding doors to close it off for some privacy, some built-ins on the side, and overall, I think a really beautiful but functional office space. And when we come out of the office, we have some stairs leading to some upstairs bedroom and bonus space, but then behind me, we have our living space. So you can see your very open living space behind me with some huge windows overlooking the backyard. Again, I said nestled in the trees. You have so many trees. This is actually a 3-story with a walkout basement under on the bottom level, which I will show you in a second. But you can see from this living area, we overlook into our very grand kitchen with a seamless tile work on the backsplash, which goes over the vent hood with some beams leading into the dining space. And then actually right here, we have stairs which take us down to the downstairs and to our walkout basement. But before we look upstairs, before we look downstairs, I actually want to turn it around and show you the master suite. So coming right out of that living space, we have our master suite. Again, you can see windows looking out to the trees. You have lots of privacy in the back, and then a very large room. So you think about this being a king size bed, you have nightstands, you have dressers, you have extra seating space. And so overall, this is a really big master room with the pretty chandelier and then those beams at the top, which gives it, again, more of that European feel to it. And then right around the corner, we have the master bath, which has double sinks, of course. It has a beautiful stand-up shower with lots of room. It has the nice soaking tub, a separate room for the toilet for some privacy, and then a very large walk-in closet. Coming into this walk-in closet, you have built-ins, you have a built-in dresser, you have this built-in spot right here, which I love for being able to put your watches and things like that. You have built-ins for your shoes. You have lots of built-ins, rods and cabinets and just things for tons of storage. And I love that you have this window in the front with even some more storage here. But I think just a great place to be able to sit, put your shoes on, and then have that natural light coming in from outside. And then as we turn the corner, we have just this built-in mirror here, which is really nice. But behind me is a stackable washer and dryer. That way you can do your laundry here in the master and you don't have to go downstairs to the other laundry room. And then as we come out of this closet, you can see again, we have these sinks behind me with this very pretty cabinetry. The gold pools is really nice. And I think just the windows in this bathroom, the light fixtures, all the little details really give it that European style, but also a very luxury feel to it, while being luxury, but also very homey and I think just easy to live in. Now, leaving our master suite, we come back into this very grand living room. You have built-ins over there, which I think give it a really nice elevated look with some lighting over top. And then of course, the beautiful gas fireplace with the stonework around it. Again, giving to that European feel. And then of course, I mean, the furniture in here just adds to that really cozy feel as well, looking through all those windows and just seeing how beautiful your backyard is. And as we turn this way, we have a better look at our kitchen with this huge island with a sink in the middle, a wolf range back there. And again, that backsplash that goes up all the way to the top of the ceiling and kind of has that seamless look with the vent hood. These cabinets are that beautiful, kind of a darker putty color, and then a huge fridge with fridge freezer combo with lots of space. And then of course, under here in our island, we have just that storage underneath as well, which is really nice. You can really see a lot of the details that have been added. The lighting on those cabinets, pools, and every little design feature that went into it gives towards that European feel, and also just a very welcoming and beautiful home. And then behind us, we have that dining room. This dining room has more huge windows, just letting you see outside, but a very large space. I mean, you could fit a huge table, fit lots of people in here. And then we do have our doors that take us to the outside patio. So let's go ahead and take a look out here and see what it looks like. So coming out onto your back patio, you have this very large deck on this top story, and then there's actually some stairs leading down, which would take you to your backyard or to that bottom patio area coming out of the basement. But you could fit definitely a large table, a large couch. You have tons of space up here. I love kind of that black wrought iron, a safety wall with really tall ceilings out here, and a nice ceiling fan for when that Oklahoma heat really kicks up. And so now that we've seen up here, I want to take us back to the kitchen to look at kind of that drop zone coming in from outside and from the garage, and then also a cute little butler's pantry. Okay, so coming in from the kitchen, we have this butler's pantry with your microwave built in here just to kind of hide it. You have all of this storage with adjustable shelving, and again, tons of storage right here. You have more storage down here and a nice little sink, which is really nice. And one thing I love is all of the plugs. So, I mean, this really can be a nice butler slash chef's kitchen almost, not exactly, but with all these plugs, you can easily put a crock pot, you can put your air fryer and kind of hide away all those appliances you may not want out displayed in the kitchen, but you can easily put them in here while you have people over, kind of do a little bit of cooking in here, hiding it away from all of your guests. And then out of this butler's pantry, we come back through the kitchen, and then we have this nice little drop zone. So you can come in from outside, you can come in from the garage, and you have this drop zone for backpacks and kind of things like that stored in these little locker areas. And then you do have a half bath. So if you have people coming over that you don't want to be going upstairs to the bathrooms or downstairs, you have this nice little half bath tucked away where people can easily just go to the bathroom, and a cute, very European style sink in there. And then this we can see is just another angle of that living, dining, kitchen space. These countertops are absolutely beautiful, and you have such just a large island to be able people to sit, but also just to entertain, like I mentioned. And I think this kitchen is super functional, yet also very beautiful. So now let's go ahead and go upstairs, take a look at those rooms, and then we will finish going downstairs, looking at a second living space, the laundry, and of course that walkout basement, which will lead to a future pool and spa area. So when we come up from the stairs, we have this big extra bonus space, which I think is really nice just for if you wanted that third living space or just a playroom for the kids. Definitely a good space here. And then we have an extra bathroom up here where these bedrooms can use. So coming into this extra bath, you see we have a nice sink, and then of course just a nice walk-in bathroom or a nice walk-in shower. Beautiful light fixtures, beautiful mirrors, everything really being cohesive to the house in that European style. So as we leave this bathroom, we actually come down this hallway. We have an extra bedroom here. And then as we come through this hallway, we have another bedroom, and then of course access to the attic. I do want to point out before we go back down the stairs, these light fixtures, I think just add a really fun feature to them. And then of course, very tall ceilings as you go down. So this staircase does not feel closed off and dingy. It feels very open and bright, and looks super cute with those light fixtures for sure. And as I mentioned, there is a downstairs which has a walkout basement to the outside. And again, you can see how nice just this staircase looks coming from upstairs. Now we're going back downstairs, and those same light fixtures. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a peek downstairs. So when we come down from the stairs, we actually have our laundry room right here. This is gonna be the main laundry room that the rest of the house would use. So as we come in here, there are tons of cabinets here, kind of that dark green, brownish color. Definitely has lots of storage in here, up there, underneath, over here, behind me. This tile work is really unique. And then actually what's really cool about this door is as you open it, you actually have a safe room. And so if there is tornadoes or anything like that, you don't have to go in the garage, you don't have to go outside, but you can easily just come in here through your laundry room, and you have a nice safe room down here. Makes it so much easier when that Oklahoma weather rolls through to not have to, again, go outside or in the garage, climb down a ladder. You can easily just go to your safe room right here through your laundry room. And as we come out of the laundry, we have this hallway here with extra bedrooms, 2 of those bedrooms, and then a nice full bath here for those bedrooms to share. You have the double sinks in here, which is really nice, kind of a separate room with the tub and the toilet. And then of course these 2 bedrooms having that same hardwood all the way through. Makes this look really nice and seamless. As we come out of that hallway, we actually come in here to our separate living space. One thing that's really nice is this built-in here with another microwave and little wine fridge. So if you're hosting, if you're having a movie night, anything like that, you can easily have your snacks and your drinks over here. And this is, again, just that second living space, which you can walk straight out onto the back patio in the backyard, which part of the price of this house does allocate for the buyer being able to put in and design their own pool and spa area. And so as we come through this room, you can see we have two other rooms. So another bedroom and another bedroom. This house has lots of bedrooms. Coming into this room, maybe not necessarily being a typical bedroom, but just kind of that extra space. You would think of it kind of like a bonus room, but I think the options are endless. You could do a fun little dance studio, a homeschool room. You could make this a theater room if you wanted, because you could definitely black out that window and have it really dark. But you do have that built-in storage over there, which is really nice for just extra storage and whatever you decide to use for this room. And then coming in here to the last room in this house, you have a nice big room with a very nice sized closet, and then of course the beautiful views looking outside. So we cannot end this tour without taking a look outside at this beautiful backyard. As we come out from the downstairs basement, we have this nice sized patio. You can see the stairs coming down from what we had upstairs, but then this beautiful yard with tons of trees, wooded areas behind, and then enough space for that pool that I mentioned earlier for you to be able to design what you want in your pool and in your spa area. So I think down here would even be fun with like a little couch, or again, you could do ping pong tables and stuff like that. But this yard is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning, gives you so much privacy, and I think is definitely a coveted lot here within Oklahoma City area. I wanted to end where we started, right here back in the foyer, just showing you this beautiful stonework that is throughout the house. I definitely think this home, with all of its finishes, all of the beautiful designs, makes this home absolutely beautiful, as you have seen, but also very livable and definitely has that homey feel to it. So if you're thinking about moving and this could be the house for you, definitely feel free to reach out to me. If you're thinking about moving and maybe this isn't the house for you, definitely still feel free to reach out, because I would love just to be able to connect with you and help you as you look to purchase here in the Oklahoma City metro. So thank you so much for watching to the end of this video, and I will catch you in my next one.